Welcome back. It is January 13th, 2019, and it's raining, sleeting, snowing, icing again. But that's not what today's video is about. So, I want to talk to you a little bit, and no, I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm checking on the bottle calves, but other than that, it's Sunday afternoon, and I'm killing time. So, Friday night, this past Friday night, at about 7:30, me and a friend of ours, Levi, and our friend's 15-year-old son, jumped in a truck, hooked the trailer, left here, heading to Florida. And we went down into just north of Orlando, Florida, picked up something, came back, was back in last night about midnight. So we made a one-way trip. And I'll tell you a little bit more about the story here in just a minute. But I'm going to talk to you kind of in a broader picture about farming in general and kind of where this is going. So the reason we went to Florida, as you know, Levi, if you've watched some past videos, you know Levi was involved in the local 4-H beef club, and they get a Holstein bottle calf. It's a couple days old. They raise this calf up. They learn how to show this calf. They go through a couple of shows with them, and they learn a lot about dealing with cattle and so forth and so on. And at the end of the program, they're required to sell them, and the kids keep the money out of the calves with the initial cost of the calf taken out of it. So it's a good program, and the goal of it is to educate youth about the cattle, and also to develop a interest in younger folks in getting into the cattle business. It worked for Levi. He bought 5 more bottle calves. Now he has Herefords. I have a Hereford. My wife has a Hereford. So we're back in the cattle business. It created an interest. But what happened was, we have a local part-time resident in Yates County here that's seen the press on this program. And he calls me up and gets my information, gives me a call, because I'm involved with the 4-H Beef Club pretty heavily. And calls me up and says, hey, look, I'm a cattle rancher in Florida, and I'm selling my ranch, and I have some cattle handling equipment that I'd like to give to the 4-H Beef Club. All you guys got to do is come get it. Okay. So we met with him. Me and the advisor for the 4-H Beef Club met with him, had lunch, talked to the gentleman, and sure enough, he calls me back around Christmas and says, look, my place is under contract. I got to have his stuff out here by the 24th of January. So we load up and we go down and we get a mobile squeeze chute with a prop cage on it, scales in it, a lot of equipment. He gives us a sheep setup with corral panels, scales, a tilt table, quite a bit of stuff. And I had the conversation with this man. He is 82 years old, and I'm not going to call names of anyone involved with this, just out of respect for him. And I'll get to that part in just a second. But I said, why are you doing this? And he said, I had 2,000 acres here. He said, land's been in my family since the 1800s. And he said, my children do not have an interest. And we're seeing a lot of that. You have these established century or bicentennial farms that no one picks up the torch and goes with. And so he sold it. And I was having a conversation with him, and he said it's tough. He said it's very tough. And so we're seeing a lot of that. And I think because of his experience with that, and seeing that the beef club was trying to address that very problem. You know, that's why he wanted to donate. And he give us some very good stuff. I was going to take the camera with me and forgot it. But we will get pictures of it and post in a later video. We'll be sure to do that. But so he donated all that stuff. And one thing I found over the years, the farming community is made up of some really good people. The friend of mine, we didn't take my truck. We could have. It's been a long, bumpy ride in that thing. But we took his truck and his trailer. He volunteered to go down there and get it and bring it back. Once again, to help the kids. The gentleman give us north of $10,000 worth of handling equipment to help the kids and to help those farm kids. So you know, there's a lot of benefits to farming. Farming can be tough, but that network of farmers, you know, the like-minded individuals, if you will, they are some really good folks. So, you know, shout out to the, and I won't call you by name, I would love to, but I'm not going to the folks that went and got it and the gentleman that give it to us. And you know, they're good people. They good people, and that's a good thing. And I'm real excited. I'll get you some pictures of the stuff. So I'll do a video on it. We got down there. It's funny. We left here at 7:30. We drove to St. Augustine, Florida. Got there about 3 o'clock. Got us a motel room. Crashed. Passed out. We got up about 8. Got a quick shower. Hit on down the road. Got down to this gentleman's place about 11:30, 11 o'clock. He took us out to eat. Great place to eat. In De Leon Springs, Florida, I believe the name of the little town was. And super good place to eat. Fed us lunch. We loaded up. We left there about 2:30. Rolled in here last night right at midnight. We left nearly 80 degrees sunshine in Florida. We was hitting ice by the time we got home last night. So, but anyhow, just kind of what I've been up to. A little bit about my weekend. There's some really good folks in the farming business. There's some scoundrels, but there's some good folks in there too. So if you know them good folks, you know, be sure to thank them, help them out, whatever. If you have opportunity to be one of those good folks, be those good folks. But anyhow, that's enough rambling by me. I'm gonna jump off here, get back in the house. My feet are getting cold, and I will talk to you guys later. If you like what we're doing, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See a video you like, let us know, comment, ask questions, whatever. And until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.